A New York Times bestseller, Zeak Sorenson and the Olympians has reached the top of the charts for the 5th week in a row. Before we get started into this great read, let's look at the table of contents. We have Chapter 1, Family and Friends, Chapter 2, Hobbies and Interests, and in Chapter 3, Future Zeak. Let's turn the page to Chapter 1, Family and Friends. There are many different characters in Zeke's life that play an important role in all of his adventures. We have his sister, Chloe, his mom, Lori, and his grandma, Sandy. But Zeke would definitely say that he has the closest relationship with his grandpa, Terry. Zeke has always admired Grandpa Terry for his hard work ethic and kind heart. He always knows that Grandpa Terry will be there to listen and understand him no matter what life throws at him. But we can't forget about the ferocious beasts that help defend the world with Zeke. We have his 2 cats, Lucky and Trinity, and his dog, Haley. Haley is an English bulldog who loves to snuggle up while Zeke reads his favorite books. Speaking of books, let's turn the page to Chapter 2, Hobbies and Interests. Zeke loves to read. Any free time he has, he spends reading a book. If he could be anywhere in the world, it would be right at home with a good book. His favorite genre is action and adventure, but more specifically, Percy Jackson. He loves Percy Jackson. He has read this series almost 5 times. He also wants to meet Rick Riordan, the author of Percy Jackson, to ask him where he gets all his astounding ideas for his books. When he's not slaying dragons, he's battling monstrous customers at McDonald's. Getting this job was his proudest accomplishment he's ever made in his life. He also gets straight A's in all of his classes and excels at every college class he's ever taken. Since we're talking about great adventures, let's turn the page to Chapter 3, Future Zeek. Zeke plans on attending Iowa Western first. He wants to go into computer sciences in college and hopefully live out his dream to program. One adventure Zeke has always dreamt of is working at Google. He wants to program new softwares for the Google page. He also wants, while he is out adventuring in computer sciences, he wants to have a family with 2 kids. He wants to keep his adventures here in Iowa, but possibly he could end up in Manhattan battling evil serpents, or on a sandy beach swimming in the ocean with Poseidon. No matter where he goes, I know that he will excel in everything that he does. As we reach the epilogue, let's take a look at all the amazing chapters of Zeak Sorenson and the Olympians. We read about his family and friends, especially his grandpa Terry, his hobbies and interests, like his love of Percy Jackson, and his future at Iowa Western. As we close this review, I would like to leave you with a quote from Grandma Sandy. Life's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. In conclusion, I know that Zeke is a brave traveler who will excel in life, and that's all I got.